Greetings and welcome to the Contracting Guy. I am the Contracting Guy. And every once in a while, I'll see an organization that really kind of needs to be lifted up. Now, it is an organization that has a great reputation for doing good. Now, let's kind of back some backstory here. You know, when going into business, you don't know what you're going to do, and if you do know what you're going to do, you've got hurdles to jump through, and it's sometimes and oftentimes difficult to just jump right in and do it. And whether you're doing it is starting out a service business or providing supplies, goods or services, or let's say a nonprofit, an organization that is focused on the well-being of others. In this case here, the well-being of veterans. This organization that I'm speaking of is called Code of Vets. Now, Code of Vets is an organization that is actually very special because it only focuses on veterans and and it's run by volunteers. Of the about 98% of the dollars that are donated go back to the veterans who are in need. The 2% that is retained is not retained for salaries or anything like that. It's retained to pay bills for services that they need to be able to keep operating. So it's really an interesting model. And frankly, it's a kind of a service of the heart, because the people that are doing this, are truly, doing this as a labor of love. Certainly not as a financial, free for all. Now, Code of Vets does great work for veterans who are in need. Now, these veterans who are in need are really the ones that are often even not caught by the safety net that is set up in society. And they're the ones who kind of a free fall and are the Code of Vets serves as a last ditch effort to reach out. Organizations that should be helping don't. The VA that ought to be serving hasn't. You start looking at it, said, where do I want to spend my money to get the biggest bang for the buck? Well, frankly, in looking at the financials and hearing the stories, is really Code of Vets. They actually do what they say they're going to do, and they give feedback when it's done. I think you can't argue with success when it's presented in the success in the terms of a person's well-being and their family's well-being. And while oftentimes service members are proud, at some point, pride has to take a second place to need. And Code of Vets satisfies that need. But one of the challenges that Code of Vet has is that it's not a business. It relies on the goodwill of other veterans or other people of goodwill to donate to aid someone. So what is the thing that is their selling point? They're aiding veterans in need. The money, 98% goes to that veteran. And they help many veterans until they run out of money. So this money just isn't sitting there with a big stack of, Scrooge McDuck money. They're waiting for more people to donate so that they can turn it around and give to another veteran who is in need. So what are the kind of needs that are involved? Well, it could be as simple as, paying utility bills, or as simple as covering the cost of the apartment, or a bill on your the car that they need to be able to do things. Could be gas, could be food, could be a number of things. And in reality, you'd say, well, don't they have, welfare for that? Don't they have other places for that? And they said, well, yeah, but what if those aren't working? What if there's not possible to get those? What if it's on the weekend and you can't get anything? What if there's whatever the reason might be, Coda Vets fills that need and does it with a service person's heart. Gretchen Smith is effectively the lead on this, and she does a wonderful job of pulling this together and being an advocate for it. Gretchen herself is an Air Force vet. And if you take a look at the website, codavets.com, you'll see the history behind it and what caused her to make this leap. Because frankly, this is not only a labor of love, but it's a leap of faith that people of goodwill will step up and do things when time comes. So while this isn't my typical small business help thing, it is a small business help thing when you look at what they do as a nonprofit organization and how they're reaching out to do what needs to be done. Give them assistance. Their information is going to be listed here. And consider taking a look behind you, or behind me, is the Mackinac Bridge. That connects the southern peninsula of Michigan to the northern peninsula of Michigan. And that really reflects the work that Coda Vets does. They create a bridge so that the service person that's being assisted can get through the problem and continue on their journey. Help them. This is the Contracting Guy.
Thank you for watching The Contracting Guy. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. We'd appreciate that. This is The Contracting Guy. I'm out.